wind's a hell of blowing. Good morning, world. Well, I'm back to being awake at 3:45 a.m., which is nice. I woke up and I was hearing Blood of the Lamb. That's on repeat. Don't know what that means. I was getting a download before I fell asleep. I was getting very emotional. There is a lady in a red dress. We'll get into it. That will be in a hot second. But yeah, this the lady in the red dress, and then I kept hearing to listen to the artist Feist, the song Pleasure. Yeah, there's something about the lyrics. It's a beautiful song. I love this song. How does it go? And get what I want, and still it's a mysterious thing that I want. So when I get it, I make sense of a mysterious thing, 'cause I've taken flight on such a serious wing. I and you are the same as either fiction or dreaming. We know enough to I don't know. And then he goes into it's my pleasure and your pleasure. It's my pleasure. Sound like this. Great fucking song. The song saw me through some days. But yeah, this woman in the red dress, I'm starting to get some downloads. But I felt really protective of this feminine in the red dress. What started off like, I do believe it is going to be another love rating. I don't know. As I said, that I am not sure. We don't know until we put the cards down. But essentially what I'm seeing is that this feminine is like getting ready for this date. And it's been a very long time for this person. And they're really nervous and really excited, but in the most tender, vulnerable of ways, even though this person is a total force to be reckoned with. So that's what I was kind of getting before I went to sleep for the evening, and then I woke up, and Feist was chirping in my ear. The lady in the red dress was still here, and then I kept hearing Blood of the Lamb. And normally I like to do a little meditation. Like, I literally just cracked open the night. It's probably 4 a.m. In fact, we might have to do a little detour. We might have to go on a little tarot card reader, make a coffee. Let's do this. Let's see if I get some downloads while I'm making coffee. Well, good morning, world. What a time to be alive. Am I right? When you can go make coffee with your tarot card reader via technology. We're gonna have to go big boy coffee today. I'm a little bit tired, which is kind of refreshing. I think all that energy that I've been feeling over the past 7 days of filming have been a little intense. It's not normally my go-to to be so alert and awake late at night. In the flow. Okay. So that's on. Perfect. Okay. Well, I'm excited to see what the cards have to say. I'm gonna Oh my god, it's about the percolation, right? Something is percolating for you, lady in the red dress. Pleasure, perhaps? Oh, I'm gonna get the coffee. Oh, that's what happens at 4 a.m. Okay. Okay, so going back to the red dress. So, yeah, it started last night. I was out for my walk. Winds of change are still blowing, and yeah, I can. You do not have to be a woman. You can be a male. It doesn't matter. But whoever I'm seeing, I'm just happening to be seeing a very particular. It's like this beautiful, like A-frame. Okay. Oh, I know how it started. I was listening to the song Splish Splash, like that 50s song. Splish Splash, I was taken up by a boom boom boom. So there was all of a sudden, I was like kind of transported. It kind of felt like the 60s, 50s, like a real sock hop. And even, yeah, the A-frame, it's small town. I don't know how to describe it. I'm just gonna keep telling you what I see. But I see this beautiful feminine. And when I say beautiful, it's really like their essence shines through, and then shines through their body, which makes them appear beautiful. That shines through the clothes. So it's not like, we're not just sexualizing people here. This person's essence is just like very beautiful. So they're looking like a babe. Dark hair, doesn't have to be dark though, but this again can just be representative. It doesn't have to be literal. Like it doesn't have to be a literal person. Oh, femme fatale. There's a bit of a femme fatale, but it's so interesting because the femme fatale is actually so tender. Aren't we all, though? The tough guys. Yeah, so I see this beautiful woman who's more dark, and I see there's like, I guess like waves in the hair, and it's like it's not a barrette, maybe perhaps like a bobby pin. And yeah, she's wearing this like simple but beautiful kind of A-frame red dress with like little white dots. So like not giant white polka dots, but like little. So it's kind of like a close detail. And yeah, hair gorgeous, red nails, red lipstick. And she's got this old jean jacket on. And again, there's kind of a small town, more of a rural vibe. And it's like, yeah, she's getting ready for this masculine to come pick her up. And what I see is that she's not, like the word tough. Hold on, I have to think about the wording here. I'm gonna put on, I almost want to wrap my scarf around my head. I don't know why. Oh my god, the lady in the red. Oh, maybe she has a red scarf too. I have this red scarf. I just came back from outside. Hold on, is this outrageous if I put on my scarf right now? Like a babushka? That's interesting. Well, the dots, the red dress and the dots, I'm gonna keep it for a sec. Here. Okay. Where was I before Chicken Baby interrupted? You know what? I didn't even light a candle. Hold on. Especially with those dirt kicking snake kind of energies lingering about, you know? Let's see. Those are there. Do I have a lighter? Yes, I do. Lady in the red dress. Rural. That's what I was saying. Yeah, this feminine, she's seen some shit. And it's not that she's hard or tough. Like, she is, she's definitely a little bit harder, for sure, but not in the way that some people get hard. Like, she's definitely more private. It's like, sorry folks, sometimes, you know what, one time I had this girlfriend, Pisces, and I remember her saying a lot that, when I'd be like, what do you think about this? And she'd be like, I don't know, because it's a feeling. Now again, I'm a Gemini, so even though I'm on the cusp of Cancer, I'd always be like, what do you mean you don't, like, just describe it? And she'd be like, I don't know, it's a feeling. And it used to drive me a little bit not so but so. But to be honest, I get it. Sometimes there's like a feeling and it's really hard to translate. Hold on, I'm gonna turn off this light. Yeah, if we're talking pleasure. Okay. Wow, this is like the most unorthodox reading. I don't even like wearing my scarf like this. Does someone wear their scarf like this? This is outrageous. Okay. I feel like I want to... Okay, fine. Okay. So this person, oh, they're like a bear. That, got my bear medicine. Okay, that's, yeah, they're a bear. And bears are, they're really nurturing. They're also, they work with plant medicine. They're the herbalists of the animal world. So that makes sense, that kind of strength that I feel. It's a different type of strength, but it's like, yeah, the bear strength. Mama bear. Protective, but warm, you know, with the right people. Okay, cool. All right, well, whoever you are, whoever this person is, work with bear. Even just to call in. And if you're unsure what that means, like sometimes, like I do this with all different types of things, depending on what the situation calls for. But for instance, like I will actually say things like I'll work with colors and I'll say like, I call in and invoke and invite the spirit and the essence of yellow. Please come imbue me with your essence and your being and your spirit. And, you know, like, so you can do that with animals, you can do that with plants, you can do that with whatever you want. So bears coming through. I've been getting a lot of like plant medicine stuff come up, and actually that was the thing I guess I'm gonna roll with the other download that I had. Well, it was kind of at the same time that I was getting the lady with the red dress. But there was for those who didn't see the video, I was doing this one, it was like a part 4 of a love reading, but there was at one point where the dirt kicking snake, the karmic came through, and I had roiling guts, but there was at one point I kept saying, I can't stomach this. Anyway, when I was relaxing last night, it actually brought me back to my first herbology class that I took, and my prof was talking about stomach cancer. Like, usually the emotion behind it is something to the effect of, like, I can't stomach this. So, like, not to freak anyone out, but if you're having some stomach issues, oh yeah, and H. pylori. This is such a common thing. H. pylori is not anything to be nervous about. Most of us get H. pylori. It's very common, but it creates a lot of stomach issues. Anyway, so I'm hearing for some of you, if you're having stomach issues, go check it out. Anyway, moving along. Yeah, so work with bear. That makes sense. Okay, so this woman in the red dress, yeah, she has suffered a lot. But this person, and really, nothing came for free. This person experienced a lot of loss, a lot of suffering, a lot of tragedy, and they were able to kind of take in that pain and still go out into the world and kind of perform. Not, it's like not saccharine sweet. It's genuine. It's just very kind of dulled down and a little bit more private. But, yeah, really had to work hard to get to where she needed to be. And did it on her own with, like, no help. So, yeah, this person is coming from a place of, I feel like they finally have stability, or like they've been in a pretty good spot with no chaos or upset or like the rug being pulled from them. So going back to this kind of like vulnerable, and they're soft in this moment. So it's like they've just gone, like, I'm feeling like 20 plus years. Like, this person has been very, and like wonderful things happening, but in terms of like giving their heart to someone special, it's been a very long, I'm hearing, it's been a long time coming. Is that a Otis Redding song? I think so. Yeah, it's like been a long time. And so whoever's captured this dark feminine, and they have to be strong, because she's a force to be reckoned with. Like, she's, oh man. Yeah, she's tough but soft. Like, beautiful femme fatale, and like, but like farmer style. Like, I'm getting a real farm vibe here. Very rural, small town, which I personally love. This is like, there's no judgment on this. Like, whether you're from the city, small town, like, you know, I'm getting, okay, if I were to describe this kind of role and flavor, okay, actually, this is one of my favorite movies, Hope Floats, with Sandra Bullock and Harry Connick Jr. It's got this fucking flavor, but the femme fatale is a bit more, not the Sandra Bullock, but going more kind of to the ruralness kind of flavor. That, and definitely like a Harry Connick Jr. vibe. What a babe. Look at those babes. Love that movie. I love the grandma. I love the little kid. If you haven't seen that movie, highly recommend it. It's a feel good. Okay. Going back to the coffee, percolating. Yeah, her heart's percolating. So, and this is where I was teared up last night. I was seeing her. So going back to this date, it's like she's been really having to bear the brunt of all these responsibilities and really having to take care of things, but I feel like in terms of pleasure hasn't been on the top of her list, you know? Like, if she's just making it, or like, you know, like if there's nothing, the rug isn't being ripped out and all the bills are paid, and yeah, she can get her nails done and whatever, but like in terms of pleasure. And so whoever's captured her fancy, yeah, I just see her getting ready, and it's like she's a little girl again, in a sense, where there's this place of, and this is why it really grips my heart, it makes me cry, because when you see someone being vulnerable, and it's like they're carrying their little fragile heart in their hand, and you know how people can just drop the ball sometimes. It's like even in her getting ready, it's so fucking beautiful, but it's fragility. It's literally, it's so raw, and it's like an egg. Have you ever tried pushing? An egg is both fragile yet strong. If you were to push this way, a lot stronger than if you go this way. And I feel like this is what it's like. Anyway, so yeah, I got so emotional last night. I had a little tear, and then I got so protective. And it was funny because I hadn't really picked into who this masculine is yet, but I just remember being like, holy fuck. And wanting to say, like, if this person ends up being a dud and you're heartbroken, please come back here. I will remind you that you looked really beautiful that night. And fuck this person. Send him here. Okay? Anyhoodle. Yeah. So this date. Jean jacket. And I see a lot of, like, it's, oh yeah, summertime. It's, I think this is going to be a summertime romance for whoever this is. I'm seeing, I can hear the stars, or I can see the stars and crickets. It's like a beautiful summer night. Oh, I love late summer nights. Again, the smell. It's like sweetgrass, crickets, frogs. You can hear the tall grass kind of blowing in the wind, the ruffle of the leaves. Ooh, cinnamon. So I think it starts off, going back to the sock hop, I think you guys actually go to like some kind of bar or dance, and it's really cute. Again, there's kind of like this wholesomeness. It's like, even the bar, like nothing crazy. There's, you know, no one's out of control. Nothing crazy's happening at the bar. Like, it's just, everything is just like, you meet up, they pick you up, you go to this like kind of more old school dance. You're having a great time. I see beers, you know, like just a couple cold ones. You're having a really nice time. And then it's like you leave the bar. I see a full moon. That's what it is too. It's like the perfect summer night. Like, I can really see that light blue illumination. You go for a drive, and it's like to the water, or like they have like a cottage or a cabin or something, or I see the trees, I see the water, I see this dock, and I like a campfire, and you're sitting around having just a nice talk and a beer, and just looking at the stars. And yeah, so I don't know what Blood of the Lamb is. I don't know oh, actually that's not true. With going back to the femme fatale, Lady in the Red Dress, softening, it was weird because they wanted me to talk about, well, they were showing me a dominatrix and they're submissive. And again, I was like, spirit, holy, like, I'm trying to just relax here. And I'm like, is this something that you want? Like, what do you want me to talk about this? I wasn't quite sure. And, well, for one, maybe I do have some dominatrix in here. Great, welcome. All are welcome. Yeah, for some of you, there could actually, this is part of your profession, and maybe part of it is that, yeah, there's a connection to your work, connection to this relationship that you have in a power dynamic, and you're going to meet someone who kind of just throws everything out the window for you, if that makes sense. It's going to surprise you in this way, because I think, again, there's, if you've had to kind of go alone for a really long time, and it's kind of, again, in your nature, you're kind of more of an alpha anyways, but very direct, handle business. Not to say that you're becoming submissive, but there's like just a different power dynamic. Anyway, so they showed me that. Is there anything else before we get into the cards? Was there another song? Oh yeah, as I was coming in from outside this morning, there's an old Bob Marley song. One More Cup of Coffee. Is that One More Cup of Coffee? Yes. Okay, I'm starting to pick up on the masculine. I don't think this person's a dud. I just, for some reason, when I tap into the feminine's energy, the dad in me is not in a gross, like, this is, it's a really, it's like when I look at my son, here's what it's truly like. And it's taken, and this is, I speak for myself in terms of being able to look at myself and have this tenderness. A long time ago, I remember a therapist saying, they're like, you know, when you have children, you'll probably get really triggered because you're going to see yourself in them, but it's going to be a very different perspective. And cerebrally, yeah, I get it. I know. Well, fast forward to me being a dad to a little peanut and going to this, like, loving, it's like when you, because it's unconditional. So it's being able to see someone in all of their themness, the totality of them, and the love, where you're just like, you see all of it, the fragility, their silliness, their quirks, their beauty. And it's so unconditional. And then when you think about, and then when you see them being like, you know, like when someone hurts my son's feelings and he's internalizing that, and he's uncertain and he's vulnerable, like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like being able to have the higher perspective to love, to see someone and to love them. And when you see them being kind of, again, internalizing, when they don't remember their own specialness, I don't know if this makes sense. I can only think of it as from the lens of a parent, because when I saw myself as a 3-year-old and my son, it's so different than me remembering being 3. It's like being on the external and seeing me as a little peanut. So when I see other, does this make sense? I don't know. We'll see what this sounds like, if anything. Anyway. So, yeah. There's a real protectiveness, and who knows, maybe this is how this person feels. Again, sometimes I have to untangle to be like, whose feelings are who right now? Hold on, my necklace is bothering me. Okay, too much. I don't normally, this is the thing. I think someone's got a red scarf. There's something here. Okay. What? Okay, so let's go back to the Feist song, because I feel like there's something in the lyrics, but when I'm singing, I'm really, it's hard for me to, get what I want. Yeah, I feel like this love coming in is a mysterious thing, and it's very much linked to pleasure. I keep hearing like ice skates on the ice, like that carving sound. They're showing me the thinness of, like, again, it's like this world is really rocking a fine line of like fragility and strength, tenderness, toughness, very, very raw, very innocent. It's complicated in there. Okay. What do we want to start with for energies? I feel like I really want to see what the Femme Fatale feels like this Kim Kranz deck. Like very nuanced, very poetic. Yeah, all the things. Very, very goddess, like some of the darker goddesses. Like, okay, so recently I've started to work with Nemesis, Hecate, and Mailat, and Kuan Yin, but Kuan Yin to me is a softer, lighter energy. Yeah, this Femme Fatale, she's very much the moon, the full moon, very much in the more shadowy, but not. She's not afraid to go there. Yeah, she's got some darkness. She's seen some darkness. Okay, tell me about the lady in the red dress. Okay, whoa. Okay, whoa. This one. Okay. Wow. Ooh, we got a lot to say. Wow. Okay. Let's not go crazy. Okay, let's just start with this, please. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on, let me flip. Oh. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Okay, hold on, gang. I'm coming. Yes. Wow, it is a... Okay, sorry. First card, the Destroyer. Then we have the King. And we have Creator, Divine Counterpart. Yeah, because I'm feeling a real sun moon energy. And going back, yeah, and Destroyer, kind of this, ooh, look at look at these owl eyes. Yeah, I see her as she's a big, beautiful owl. Your owl medicine. Yeah, the night bird, the night eagle. Okay, night eagle. Okay. And then, yes, again, the same energy. Thanos. Wait, is that Thanatos? Did I pronounce that right? Yeah. Ooh, I love this. And the Shaman. Wow, lady in the red dress. I really like your energy. Again, depth. You're like the ocean. Okay, hold on. I have to show you the rest of the cards. Then we have the Offering beside the Ring. And so, going back to this, the King, I feel as though Spirit, because there's a lot of hands in here. Oh my God, like, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of the 7 cards have hands. And with the offering, see with the king, see, it's like an offering. So this divine masculine is coming in to offer to the feminine. And this is, like, this masculine who's coming in is very much like you in the sense that, like, they don't really need people. They're a lone wolf. They don't, they're not a player. They're not a fuckboy. They're not sleeping with anyone, actually. The shaman. And there's a foot in there. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I really like to, because like I said, I didn't even notice those owl eyes. I like to look. There's also the destroyer, those 4 coins. But yeah, this is what I mean. But there's, when I say like tough, it's like, this is what I mean. It's like owl tough. Like, you look intense sometimes. Very discerning. You don't miss a thing. And very silent. I think owls, if I'm correct, if you've seen, there's like this one scientific video where they're like tracking the sound and the flight wing speed of owls, and it's like there's no sound, and they do all these birds, do a series of them, and you can hear like a hawk or an eagle. The owl, it's like they don't make a sound. There's something about their aerodynamics. So you are silent. Oh, I love your energy. And I really love this person's energy, going back to the sun and the darkness, the infinity symbol, going back and forth between the divine and the masculine. I really want to read from, they really want to, here, let's get out the book for a sec here. Also, Kim doesn't mess around when she writes. There's some real gems in here. Okay, you know what? I don't know if I'll read them all. There's a lot here. Let's see. Let's go to the destroyer. Let's read about your energy. Where is the destroyer? 107. Keywords: the savage, the unexpected, the rejected. Oh, the rejected. Oh, that's part of, you were rejected a lot. That's the tenderness of like seeing this person. It's if they get rejected, that's the word. Because this is the thing, going back to like, could we just be all nicer? You know, like, we're all so tender and fragile. It's like when we reject each other, when we're so flippant with our words, or when we take a joke too far, or when we are trying to be a D-bag and trying to like dim someone's light, it's seeing this person being so, I just see like the little girl in them being like picking out their dress, their special dress, and like not wanting to get too excited, but like, if we're honest, they're pretty excited, and they're putting in effort. It's really special. And it's the idea, what makes it so fragile is like, they could be rejected, or this ding dong could say something idiotic, you know, or like they might not find them attractive, or, you know. Okay, sorry. Okay, the destroyer. The final of the 3 archetypes in the trio of existence has necessary yet painful work to do in the world. Culturally, we have an aversion to endings, and we hang on to permanence as a signifier of success. Yet the destroyer pulls the rug out from underneath. Pull the rug out! This person has had the rug pulled out. Guys, we're locked in. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Yet the destroyer pulls the rug out from underneath relationships, jobs, homes, and all forms of security. It's the part of us that wants things to end. Its painful orientation is to uncover our true purpose. The destroyer does not let us linger long in comforts, as it knows not much happens in that realm. With its piercing eyes, it seeks out stagnancy from a distance, and the rest becomes history. In the old myths, this is the moment when heads begin to roll, the ground opens up, and castles crumble. Hold on for the ride. The destroyer has arrived. This is exactly your energy. I love it. You're so beautiful. Don't anyone, even your light that comes from your darkness. I love it. So then it has so it says, when light, swift and precise blows that redirect our life. When dark, self-destruction, negativity, unwillingness to rebuild. Go deeper. Robert Rauschenberg's Erased de Kooning drawing. Okay. In old tales, the destroyer sometimes appears as a black dog. Other times it takes the form of gods and goddesses, such as Shiva, Kali, and Apophis. Okay, but this is what I mean, the goddess. They didn't mention the three, but yes, Kali. Oh, we're locked in. Yes. This is so special already. Oh my god, we're at this is gonna be such a fucking long reading. Well, whatever. I love a long reading. When I listen to readings, I love when they're long. Give me the scoops. Also, if we're gonna hang out, if I'm your reader, it's always gonna be chatty, long, all over the place. I just know that I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and that's okay. Hold on, I have to heat up my coffee. Wow. I love when keywords, when I'm hearing things. Okay, so is the blood of the lamb gonna come out? I swear to God, if the blood of the lamb comes out, I'm gonna scream. All right. I feel weird calling you like a dark femme fatale. Wish there was, but you also don't have a name, but I can see you so perfectly. Yeah, Callie. You know what? Let's go with Callie. I'm gonna call you Callie for now, because you are like a goddess. Working with the darkness. Who is this king coming in for you? Oh, again. Well, if they fuck around, find out, they're gonna really find out from everyone. They're gonna find out from you, they're gonna find out from me, they're gonna find out, and they're gonna find out. Because you have a very beautiful heart. I really see you. I really see you in my mind's eye so perfectly. And I have such a tenderness. And this king doesn't come in correct, but it looks as though they will. But still, I'm just saying. Oh, okay. Okay, king, where are you? The king, 85. The king, the ruler, the commander, the emperor. Well, at least an emperor is showing up. If our lives are imagined as a kingdom containing the entire spectrum of human experience, the king presides over it all. Through the lens of the king, we assess the state of our land, make decisions, and rule accordingly. Therefore, the king must be thoroughly and regularly vetted so as to avoid corruption. Recognize the dual nature of the king. He is either seated in benevolence and strength, guiding you toward peace, or he is oppressing the weak out of a need to control. There is not much middle ground. Some think of the king as the ultimate expression of the ego. Yet the great kings of mythology and history serve from an egoless place. They take their throne with grace and humility, knowing the divine uses them as a channel to heal deep and long-standing discrepancies in the kingdom. When light, benevolence, divine leadership, service, nobility. When dark, oppression, misuse of power, corruption. Go deeper. The Dalai Lama, Indra, Richard III, Macbeth, says the king is necessary. He is a bridge between the eternal and the day-to-day. It is also said that it is necessary for the king to die. This is the death of the ego. Once the king's relationship to divinity is broken or challenged, he often acts from a place of fear, scrambling to uphold his image and power. Okay, well, I'm not getting that from him. I'm getting he is, because look how sunny he is, which I love to see. Oh, man, I have to plug this in. Okay, bear with me. Let's keep it running. What do we get? Let's see. Yes. Great. Okay. Now the creator. The creator. The destroyer and the creator. Just lovely. The artist, the alchemist, the innovator. The creator, the first archetype in the trio of existence, is not intimidated by darkness or by lack. They know that from the void, creation inevitably emerges. With meager, minimal, and outlandish materials, the creator reveals a new image. They make the empty room resonate with healing sounds. They generate bounty from the seed that others tossed away. Though generative, this archetype annihilates preconceived notions of what is possible, leaving unexpected openings in the wake of its destruction. The creator does this by first being absolutely present to what is not imagining or wishing things were different, and second, trusting that a force greater than themselves awaits constant collaboration with each human soul. Whether we call it nature, God, goddess, Shakti, or divinity, it remains nameless. It is the creator's lifelong companion. When light, curious, playful, open, surprising. When dark, loses spark, feels burdened. Go deeper. Vincent van Gogh's letter to his brother Theo. The creator is naturally attractive and coveted as its energy zings with possibility. You can feel when a creator type enters the room. All eyes land on them. To increase your creator energy, ward off jadedness at all costs. Recommit to childlike curiosity and nix the rules. Okay, we have do. 214. I feel like your type of wind is what's blowing outside. Chicken babe. Ooh, Thanatos, death. Because I was going to say the winds of hell. Can you hear the wind? It's a bit spooky. Oops. Sorry if you can't hear the wind. It's really loud for me right now, but it's very this energy. The underworld. Yeah, you're really the underworld. But you're very, again, the word rich. Your depth. Some who can't handle, if they don't have the type of container to hold your energy, but like, because you appear like a heartless, cold ocean to some who don't have, again, the depth. They don't have the depth. They can't recognize it. They can't contain it. But for those that can, your depth feels really good. The reading I did yesterday was more like this, and I feel like I can breathe, but your depth, because it's below, but it's the same kind of expansiveness. I just feel like a huge body of water, real deep. And it's weird, I had a different shirt on when I woke up, and I was like, I need to wear black right now. But I got an anchor in with a little dark green, but I need to go into a darker energy. Girl, I feel you. Goddess. I don't even feel like I can call you girl. You're a goddess. Okay. It is tempting to oversimplify death and sum up its transformation, but the true archetypical resonance of Thanatos cannot be easily assimilated or contained. Death is ongoing and omnipresent, an eternal response to the gift of birth. Witnessing the ending of another being, creature, phase, or stage has deep consequences for the psyche. We are forever changed by Thanatos as it sweeps us under its wings. The owl wings. Owls, in a lot of indigenous cultures, are the messengers of death. Ooh, I just heard, are some of you some death doulas? Okay, if you're not a death doula, you might want to consider being a death doula. This is your energy. Death doula. Yeah, making us relinquish control in every form. It leaves a mark of ash upon our heart, signifying we have touched the cusp of the underworld and will return to the land of the living eventually, with more compassion and wisdom to share. This capacity is needed in our world. One who has faced the annihilation of Thanatos can face anything. When this card appears, it signifies an initiation into the underworld. Beautiful. When light. Grieving, mourning, bearing witness to all that is. Yeah. Lady in the red dress, you have bore witness to all that is. There are those with a great gift for navigating Thanatos energy. Thankfully, we find these generous souls in emergency rooms, hospitals, hospice centers, and the like. Fuck. We are cooking with oil. I'm locked in. I'm so excited. Who are you? You're special. I mean, we are all special. When I tap into everyone's energies, I'm always delighted. But, yeah, I really like your energy. You are really something. I feel like I'm witnessing, it's like standing before like an incredible mountain range. Do you know what I mean? Or like, again, like the ocean. There's something You're so expansive and very rich, very deep, very expansive. I see expansiveness. I really like this. Okay. The shaman. $93. And the shaman is right beside the lovers. As I got it, I saw that immediately. And with the offering the ring, I am going to read the lovers after this because it showed itself. All right, the shaman, the magi, the sorcerer, the medicine woman. 3 archetypical ingredients constitute the shaman, and all must be present in order to reveal its magic. First, the shaman is activated by long-standing and diligent study, the mentor. Second, its orientation is generously and accurately aimed toward the healing of the self, the other, and the culture, the healer. And third, the shaman has a knack for finding doorways to the other world, allowing psychic visions and old magic to leak into this world, the unseen. In this way, the shaman is a master who bridges the everyday and the sacred, revealing potent power needed desperately in our time. Yet where there is power, there is shadow. So the shaman must be vigilant in studying their darkness. This card reminds us that the force of healing is ultimately not our own. We must shape it and share it with the world. When light, fearless student and practitioner. When dark, overpromises, blames, hurts self and others. Go deeper, read Black Elk Speaks. That's a great book. I have that book. I've purchased that book a few times. That is a great book. Highly recommend. Michael Tucker's Dreaming with Eyes Open. Contrary to popular belief, the shaman archetype appears in every vocation. Teachers, directors, surgeons, politicians, and poets are just a few of the faces a shaman may wear. The shaman can't be rushed. Working with this archetype requires study and perseverance. Think of it like brining or marinating. The content must permeate every fiber of its being. Okay, also going back to the dominatrix. Again, the dark femme fatale, like you're so in control of the darkness. Like you work with it so with ease. But now you need a counterpart. Like you know your darkness. Yeah, you've been mastering, the Underworld. You have mastered things that most people will never, ever get to taste, let alone see. And you've just, that's everyday business. It's like going to the store to get a can of peaches, And you're like the Little Mermaid coming up from the water to be on the land. And that's the vulnerability. You're willing to come up from the darkness now and to be a bit more exposed and to be in a different element, the sun. Okay. Let's get to the offering. Normally I don't read, but the messages are in here, and holy fuck, this is going to be a long reading. Whatever. I'm having a nice time. Also, none of you have to watch the whole thing. That's a great thing. This literally just may be for like 3 people. I don't know. Okay, the offering. Okay, so I just opened to the front where it says for Mazzy. I'm hearing Mazzy Stars, the band, Fade Into You. That's your song with this person. Go put that on. That is you as a song, but like the romance, Fade Into You. Oh, I just got shivers. Oh, yeah. Full body. Okay, the offering. Let's keep focused here. Oh, I was going to read the Lover because it just pointed out again. Okay, hold on. 95. Sorry, my peoples. Yeah. The Lover. The heart, the beloved, the devoted. Pulsing through the heart of the lover is gratitude. The lover appreciates and experiences the world through the senses, reveling in beauty, song, art, music, sense, and sensuality. This energy awakens at the tip of our tongue when we taste the sweetness of honey, kiss a lover, or speak gentle words to a child. The lover lingers in foreplay, aroused not by the getting there, but by the slow merging of self and other. This energy is usually experienced for short periods of time, as in order to feel it, we must be fully present and awake, with no expectations or rules about what we should be. Rather, the lover is in awe of what the world presents, reveling in the glorious details, grateful to savor every last drop of life's offerings. Oh, the solar. This feels so lovely. When light, connection, expansion, devotion, awe. When dark, indulgence, attachment, obsession. Go deeper. Contemplate Aphrodite, Krishna, and Radha. When you hold someone's gaze for several moments, you'll feel the lover within you awaken. It is common to seek the lover in another. The true gift is finding the lover in yourself. The lover archetype is present everywhere, not just where conventional forms of pleasure and beauty are found. The lover's awe is unconditional. Going back to pleasure. Because in the underworld, in the darkness, there is, I'm sure, pleasure. But with that owl, like, I feel like you've just been, the lady in the red dress has been alone in the underworld for a very long time. Right, chicken baby? Okay. Let's get to the offering and the ring. Okay. The offering, 193. The offering, the gift, the present, the sacrifice. Unlike many of the other cards in the deck, the offering carries a clear-as-day message and a call to action. As you may have guessed, it is a time for something to be given and given up, for the sake of the bigger picture. Ariel had to give up the water to go on land. She also gave up her voice, but we're not doing that. We're not doing codependency. This is you. But the king is also making an offering. And if we look at the king, it's like there's a seal in his palm. It's almost like the palms of Christ being sacrificed. He sacrificed something, but you see that little pearl. Where do pearls come from? The ocean. The palms of Christ, the healing hands of the blood of the Lamb. The blood of the Lamb. Oh man, here we go, guys. It's coming together. The seal. The blood of the Lamb. The offering. Okay. It's here. It's coming in the veil. I'm like in between worlds right now. There's a big message here. It's gonna all come together. I gotta keep moving. Okay, the sacrifice. Yeah, hold tight. As you may have guessed, it is time for something to be given and given up for the sake of the bigger picture. If nothing comes to mind immediately, though it's likely that it will, take time in meditation to consider what must be offered and who is to receive it. It's likely you'll feel attachment and hesitancy. You'll make excuses, but recognize the link between the word sacrificing world. Sacrificing worlds. Again, Ariel. When we offer up something to the greater good, we lighten our load and become more able to serve. Imagine for a moment if you were to offer your whole self unconditionally to the world. For now, start small. When light, generosity, donation, volunteering. When dark, giving with expectations, keeping track. Go deeper. Odin's sacrifice of his eye in Norse mythology. If there is a gift you've been thinking of giving someone special, now is the time. Once a week, Gandhi gave up speaking for a day, offering himself to the divine silence. The offering can come in all shapes and sizes. Oh, but also, I believe this masculine, when, okay, like, yes, marriage in the future, but it's actually like the divine masculine is going to give you something of theirs. Now, with the jean jacket, I initially kind of saw it as the person lending the jean jacket that night because it got a bit cooler. But with the ring, I feel like, yeah, there's a gift. It's a piece of jewelry that's really special. Like, this person cherishes this. It's like a heirloom. It's like very near and dear to this person. But because you are their person, pretty soon into seeing one another, they're going to give you this ring. And not in a, you're, like, it's not a marriage thing. It's like, it's more than that. Yeah, let's go with the ring. On the ringtone. The ring. The infinite, the wheel, the connection. The ring is an image of connectedness. Rather than viewing life as linear, as a series of progressive achievements, the ring challenges us to sense the cyclical, infinite nature of our world and experiences. Beginnings and endings fall by the wayside as we practice seeing ourselves as part of the cosmic circularity of creation. For this reason, it's no surprise a ring is worn on the finger to represent eternal love that surpasses space, time, and worldly things. So much can be projected onto this archetypical image because it mimics the Earth's orbit around our great sun and the intimate bond, the great sun and the moon. This card calls us to deepen connection with self, other, and the world at large. Meanwhile, there may be a literal ring waiting to adorn your finger. When light, connectedness, humility, sacred cycles, and the infinity symbols here. That's what I mean. Yes. When dark, unconscious repetition, starving for connection. Go deeper. Real keys, I live my life in widening circles. Study images of the mandala, the unus mundus, the Ouroboros, and the medicine wheel. Take stock of the jewels you adorn yourself with. Watch out for rings you wear out of habit that keep you connected to old you. Wow. I feel as though the runic tarot, I would be remiss if I didn't pull out the runic tarot, because your energy is the runic tarot, you know, like, again, the underworld. And I love runes, so let's go, goddess. Okay, tell me? Okay, we are connecting to the lady in the red dress. Two of Wands. Yeah. King of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Six Cups. The Sun. The Lovers. Oh, okay. Hold on. Just beautiful. Okay, hold on. So, yeah, so we have the Two of Wands. Sorry for the glare. Let's see. Yeah, Two of Wands. Planning, strategizing. How do I leave this world? And I feel like it's him because the sun's behind him. And he's the King of Swords. He's the Emperor, but he's the King of Swords. He's the Eagle. Remember how I said you're the Night Eagle? Holy fuck, guys. Yeah. What else is in this? Yeah, you're both leaving your worlds to meet up. He's leaving the mountains. He's got his own world. He has his own kingdom. Like I said, he's a loner. So this guy, he's up in the mountains with his eagles. We don't even see his kingdom. He's a lone wolf. Now the Page of Pentacles. This person may have a child that they're also bringing with them. Okay, so because here, so then we have the Six of Cups. This is you guys. Look, who's coming for you? Literally the sun. Hot to trot. And what did I read before? The Lovers. Oh, and see, that's, oh, yes. Divine Counterpart. Okay, I actually want to pull, they're really showing me the Wolf, the Emperor out of this particular deck. Let's see if it comes out, because I'm really feeling it, but this deck wants to be used. It's the Field Tarot. All right. What do you want to tell me about this Divine Masculine and our Femme Fatale? Yeah. The Sword, the Ace of Swords. This person's, here he comes. He's coming off the mountain. He's coming to get you. And this is who I was seeing. Okay, so, oh, fuck. So when I was outside, I was picturing, and I was already locked into this deck. And when I was thinking of the hair, how it looked, and like the A-frame. Okay, now, this clearly is different because I don't see blue hair, but in terms of like the wave in the part, and then the A-frame of the dress, but not strapless. But see how, even though this is the Six of Wands, very successful, it's very barren. That's why, I mean, I don't think the lady in the red dress has had a lot of people around. And then Ace of Cups with the Four of Wands, marriage. The Six of Pentacles, giving. Okay. I want to shuffle a bit more because I want to, okay. Let's go back to the sacrifice. Okay, so what is the king sacrificing? The Eight of Swords. Well, we all know how cabin fever can go. When you're all alone on a mountain with just eagles for a while, you can get into the Eight of Swords. It can get real imprisoned, you know? And so That's part of his sacrifice, is the stepping out. Stepping out of this cold world, even though he's the sun. Yeah. Oh, here you are. Okay, I gotta see if this emperor comes out. Yeah, you're this, yeah, definitely feline energy. The empress. Here, you guys are the moon, light and dark. Okay, even if the emperor doesn't hop out, I'm gonna pull him out because I see it in my third eye. And it's a howling. He's howling. It's a wolf. Oh, and wasn't I saying that? Universe. Okay, I'm just gonna find him. Where are you, little wolf? Howling. Yeah. Howling. All right, Emperor. Of course, you're gonna be like right at the very end. Are you not? There you are. See? The mountains. He's been howling. He's been calling for you in the darkness. See, when he steps into the darkness, because we all have to go through the night, yeah, when he's alone in the dark, his little heart just calling for you, and you heard him in the depths of the ocean. You heard him on the land, and he heard your call. And you're in your own, see? And look, she's got the water. She came out of the water. I could just scream. Look at you two. You came out of the water. That's your sacrifice. And now you're this goddess in lion form. And then, here's your counterpart. Mamacita. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Do we need anything else? No. Do we? Is there anything else I need to ask? Yeah, they really want this deck. The old psychic. The one I always see is psychotic. Let's see. Okay. Well, we definitely know there's going to be a lot of pleasure. Feist just kicked in again. Oh yeah, the blood of the lamb. That sacrifice. Okay, Spirit, you want to tell me about that? The blood of the lamb, the sacrifice? The lion, the throat chakra. Blood of the lamb. And they're showing me that other tarot card where she's the woman. Oh, okay, lights here. The blood of the lamb. And she's got the lamb. The innocence. That's, oh. Here we go. Here we go. Daddy-o. Oh, it's getting chaotic in here. Ooh. Okay. Where are you? And power. Yeah, the two of you are very powerful. And you know what? That protectiveness that I was feeling, it is this person. Because I was like, hand to God, if this person fucks it up, I'm going to lose my shit. If this person drops the ball on you, does not say to you, you're so beautiful tonight, and say that from the bottom of their goddamn heart, like, lose my shit. But no, this person is fiercely protective. Okay, where are you? Again, are you at the very back too? Classic. Two of you then are at the very top of the pile. So this is like happening. Yeah, you were almost in the exact same spot. Oh my God. You didn't see it, but it was like at the top of the pile. So I started from the bottom of the deck, and both of you were like the last third. Okay? The blood of the lamb. The infinity symbol. Oh, fuck. This person, you're the femme fatale. It was your innocence that was sacrificed in your life. And that's you getting ready. That feeling that I have, it's like you're offering your lamb. This is where I want to cry. Oh. Oh, that one really. This is what I mean when I say protective. It's like, yeah, seeing someone show up at their little lamb and then someone like hurting the lamb, you know? But it's so beautiful. And this person would never sacrifice the lamb. They're going to protect that lamb, even though they're lying. Oh. Yeah. My own emotion. Like, I've tapped into this feeling. It's so beautiful. But again, when I think about someone hurting you're fucking the sacrificial lamb, I can breathe so deeply. Wow. Divine feminine. I just want to cry. I just want to cry and cry and cry. It's so beautiful. It's so intense. This is the thing. And this is why you haven't met a divine counterpart, because it's like, going back to the container, if someone doesn't share the same depth, if they can't know it. And so I feel like you have not been seen, and this person sees you. And that's why, oh God, when I kept seeing you, like, waiting for this person to come pick you up, and like when they see you, and why I was getting a bit fussy, because I was like, they better, like, I just was like, I kept wanting to say to you, but also hoping that this is what they're saying to you, but like, you look so beautiful tonight. Like, you're the most beautiful person I or this person has ever seen. Like, you're the most beautiful person in the world. And it's not in a sexualized way. It's like, you, all of you. I can't. I'm so emotional. I'm so emotional. Oh, fuck. I gotta go. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to step into your energy and to see you. And I feel like whoever you are, I see you. And it's tremendous and it's beautiful. And I'm really happy that you're going to meet someone who can see you. You deserve to be seen. Oh, tremendous. Okay. Thank you. Stay blessed, stay golden.